Sculpture is conquering the art market with new forms and materials. Demand is growing and prices are rising.
Works that cost 20,000 euros now, for instance, are expected to cost double that in a few years.
And a noticeably large number of young women are making three-dimensional art. But how and why? These three sculptresses explain. Stella Hamberg is one of the most successful on the scene. Her huge bronze warriors sell before they're even cast.
You get through an incredible amount of material, all with the aim of finding something new.
Melanie Figa is just starting out in her career. At 30, she's taking master classes in Dresden and has been awarded several young artists' prizes.
To me, sculpture means carving something out.
Sarah Esser is 32. She sculpts and teaches sculpture in Berlin as one of Germany's youngest female lecturers.
I find it's the most natural way to express myself.
Their materials? Stella Hamberg works in bronze. Her molds are cast at the Nowak Foundry in Berlin, where Käthe Kollwitz had her work done.
Looking into this molten metal is a bit like looking into the glow of the sun.
The 34-year-old first came to bronze after her studies.
I was also a little afraid, in awe of it. So much history, so much art history. But later I realized it's a material I love because it says, I'm here, it radiates eternity.
Melanie Figa actually trained as a wood sculptor, but she makes her pieces from lightweight styrofoam.
You can cut it and move it around easily, even on your own. If you work on a large scale in stone, you always need help.
Sarah Esser also wants to produce independently and quickly. She models her life-size figures in clay and later casts them in acrylic resin.
You can remove bits, add to it, hit it, or work very delicately. You can quickly tear everything down and put it up again.
And it's just that freedom that distinguishes the new generation of sculptresses. Wood combined with photography, paper sculptures, objects made of glass and mirrors. Women are opening up the genre. That's something gallery owner Cornelia Wichtendahl values. She's specialized in sculpture and has quite a large number of women on her books.
They're much more open and willing to experiment. They use new materials, even if their training was very conventional.
Looking back, you might assume that whether it was Giacometti or Rodin, men sculpted and women modeled for them. But that's a cliché. There have long been sculptresses such as Käthe Kollwitz or Camille Claudel. The more society opened up, the more visible their art became. Politically, their works often had a feminist slant, like those of Niki de Saint-Phal. And what do their successors take as subjects? They reflect reality, not politically, but above all, subjectively. Melanie Figa mirrors a child's viewpoint in her sculptures. Cartoon characters, favorite heroes, larger than life, the way children see them. A dream world that's fallen out of time. Sarah Esser is a precise observer. She dissects sequences of movement and then transforms them in her sculptures. Stella Hamberg's berserkers, her wild Nordic warriors, tower above reality. They celebrate the archaic and the powerful. So many people think they're men, but actually they're neither male nor female. Hamberg plays with our perceptions.
I don't think art is suited to conveying clear messages and information. There are artists who do that, and I don't want to say it's all bad, but it's not my thing.
Stella Hamberg's unflinching approach has brought her success. Her sculptures sell for about 100,000 euros. But few of the others can earn a living from sculpture. Production costs are too high and the process too lengthy. Melanie Figa takes on casual jobs and Sarah Esser teaches.
You need perseverance. That's what I tell my students.
What few people know about is the problem of space. You need space to work, to walk around and analyze the proportions.
But for these young sculptresses, working on a smaller scale or in less challenging materials is out of the question. They have no intention of compromising. They don't care whether they get put down for being female. They saw and weld their own sculptural worlds.